She walked in like silence were her name, eyes full of stories that no one could claim. She smelled like the world was still okay, while her heart kept slipping further away. No one ever asked her why. She laughed so loud but looked like she might cry. I was more than her shadow, more than her past. She held me like I was her first and last. But love in her felt like chasing the night, always just out of reach, never quite right. She traced old scars like they were maps to places love forgot to come back. She said I'm fine with lips that shook, wrote her truth in every look. She gave the world her painted grace, but no one saw the cracks on her face. I was more than her shadow, more than her past. She held me like I was her first and last. But love in her felt like chasing the night, always just out of reach, never quite right. She left a song inside the rain, a verse of a loss, a line of pain. And if you listen close enough, you'll hear a whisper soft and tough. I was more than her shadow, more than a name. She loved me wild, but never the same. She kissed like goodbye was always near, and disappeared the moment I drew near. I still see her in the cold moon's glow. She loved me once, but I'll never know. She stood by the window, eyes on the rain, words in her heart she couldn't explain. Every smile she gave was a soft disguise, hiding heartbreak behind quiet eyes. She never asked me to stay, but her silence begged me every day. She loved me in silence, never out loud. In the quiet moments, lost in the crowd, every glance was a word she couldn't say, and I watched her slowly fade away. She danced in the dark when no one could see, wrote down her love in invisible ink for me. And though I felt it, I never knew how deeply her heart broke into. She never asked me to stay, but her silence begged me every day. She loved me in silence, never out loud. In the quiet moments, lost in the crowd, every glance was a word she couldn't say, and I watched her slowly fade away. She danced in the dark when no one could see, wrote down her love in invisible ink for me. And though I felt it, I never knew how deeply her heart broke into. She never reached out her hand, but I felt her tremble where I stand. She loved me in silence, never out loud. In the quiet moments, lost in the crowd. Every glance was a word she couldn't say, and I watched her slowly fade away. I hear her voice in midnight air, saying what she never dared. Now it's too late, and I remain holding echoes of her pain. She loved me in silence, and know it now. In every breath, in every vow. If I listened between the lines, I'd love her back in time. But now her silence speaks too clear. She loved me most when I wasn't near.
That was your love to me, Lord God.
She loved me in silence, and know it now. In every breath, in every vow. If I'd listened between the lines, I'd have loved her back in time. And I watched her slowly fade away. Oh, I'd have loved her back in time. We said forever in candlelight. Now I'm alone in morning white. Your coffee mug still on the shelf, like you forgot to take yourself. I still set the table for two, but only ghosts remember you. You left in the light, no last goodbye, no shattered plates, no reasons why. Just sunlight where your shadow stood, and silence where your promise should. I begged you in my mind to stay, but you just slowly slipped away. You left in the light and took my heart with the day. I keep your note beneath the frame. The ink is faded but not the name. I trace the letters every night, as if they'll bring your voice to life. I hear you laugh in random songs, but only for a breath, then it's gone. You left in the light, no last goodbye, no shattered plates, no reasons why. Just sunlight where your shadow stood, and silence where your promise should. I begged you in my mind to stay, but you just slowly slipped away. You left in the light and took my heart with the day. They say the morning brings new grace, but how can I move in your place? I live in what you didn't say, still trying to hold yesterday. You left in the light, no last goodbye, no broken glass, just blinding bright. I stood there frozen in your glow, while you became the first to go. I whisper love you through the haze, but you were gone before I pray. You left in the light, now I'm the one who fades. You left, and the morning never felt the same. I made a world where we could stay. Hung your jacket by the window pane. I danced in rooms you'd never see, build memories you never need. I smile through the silence aloud, hoping you might turn around. In the place where the rain didn't fall, I still wait, risking it all. You promised skies that wouldn't fade, but left before the storm was made. Now I stand where hope once called, in the place where the rain didn't fall. You left no trace, not even a sigh. No truth, no final lie. I watered dreams you left to dry. Still don't know how or when or why. I wrote your name in falling leaves, but autumn never grants reprise. In the place where the rain didn't fall, I still wait, risking it all. You promised skies that wouldn't fade, but left before the storm was made. Now I stand where hope once called, in the place where the rain didn't fall. Love doesn't break when thunders roar, it fades like footsteps from the door. No screaming end, just quiet space where once I found your warm embrace. In the place where the rain didn't fall, I still whisper to the wall. You vanished like the summer breeze, you took away the better me. I stayed where you made me small, in the place where the rain didn't fall. Ooh, the clouds had turned, but you were gone, and I'm still here just holding on. In the place where the rain didn't fall, I still whisper to the wall. I found your shirt beneath the bed, still smells like things we never said. You left too soon but not too loud, just vanished slowly from the crowd. I folded all the memories right, but some don't fit in boxes tight. So I wrote you a goodbye in ink you'll never read, with lines of all the moments that only silence freed. You never hear this melody, but still it sets me free. I wrote you a goodbye you never gave to me. I watched the door each fading night, but closure never turned on light. I held my tears like fragile glass until they spilled into the past. I tried to hate you, tried to scream, but grief is softer than it seems. So I wrote you a goodbye in ink you'll never read, with lines of all the moments that only silence freed. You'll never hear with steady eyes. I held those vows like lullabies, but love that blooms too fast to grow will fade before it ever shows. I painted futures in your tone, but now I stand here all alone. The words you never meant still echo in my chest. You made them sound like promises, but left me with the rest. It felt like stars from your lips, but burned right through my skin. The words you never meant are where my pain begins. You drew me in with softest hands, then slipped like waves from solid sand. I searched for truth in what you said, but now I sleep in doubting strokes. I wrote them down, replayed them all, each one a lie I let install. The words you never meant still echo in my chest. You made them sound like promises, but left me with the rest. It felt like stars from your lips, but burned right through my skin. The words you never meant are where my pain begins. Where my pain begins. I'd rather hear nothing at all than hold on to a broken call. Your silence says more every day than what your voice could ever say. The words you never meant still haunt me when I dream. They wore your voice, they wore your smile, but tore me at the seams. You said you'd never walk away, but now I walk through every day with words you never meant and things you'll never say. You spoke like love was heaven sent, but now I know what silence meant. You spoke like love was heaven sent, but now I know what silence meant. The house is full, but I feel alone. Your favorite song plays on my phone. I pour your tea at 6 p.m. as if you'll walk through that door again. I talk to shadows on the wall, pretend you're just down the hall. I'm still yours in the quiet, when the world forgets my name, when my hands don't feel like holding, but I reach for you the same. Though the nights keep moving on and the voices all are gone, I'm still yours in the quiet, where your memory belongs. I keep your books, your coat, your chair. I breathe you in like you're still there. They say the silence means you've healed, but mine's the loudest thing I feel. I laugh like you'd still understand, then cry into my empty hands. I'm still yours in the quiet, when the world forgets your name, when my hands don't feel like holding, but I reach for you the same. Though the nights keep moving on and the voices all are gone, I'm still yours in the quiet, where your memory belongs. It's not the leaving that breaks me apart, it's how you still live in my heart. I trade 1,000 peaceful nights for one more moment in your light. I'm still yours in the quiet, where the echoes softly fall, when my hands don't feel like holding, but I reach for you the same. Though the nights keep moving on and the voices all are gone, I'm still yours in the quiet, where your memory belongs. Our memory belongs. I'll still be yours every night. You took your coat but left the air still thick with words you didn't dare. Your keys don't jingle by the door, but I still wait like once before. I trace your name on cotton sheets and dream you back in broken beats. The empty side of the bed still knows the way you said it. You never leave, but silence grew where all your midnight promises blew. I hold you ghost instead on the empty side of the bed. The light still flickers when I breathe, like shadows won't let me believe. You're gone, but everything remains. Your touch and echoes sweet like pain. I turn and think I hear you sigh, but it's just the night saying goodbye. The empty side of the bed still knows the way you said you never leave, but silence grew where all your midnight promises blew. I hold your ghost instead on the empty side of the bed. Oh, you were never loud when walking away, but your silence is louder every day. Now I sleep with hope undone and miss the weight of what we were. The empty side of the bed still holds the tears I shed. I made the space you used to fill, a shrine to love that lingers still. And though we've long since bled, I lie with dreams you never said on the empty side of the bed. When the night is long and soft with dread, I reach for you, then turn instead. You said the storm would pass in time, but I'm still standing in your sky. You found your son in someone new, while I still dance in shades of you. You walked away, the clouds stayed still, and left me with the rain to feel. Now it's rain on my side, where your love used to be. Every drop a quiet lie you once whispered into me. You moved on like skies turned blue, but I stay gray missing you. It's rain on my side, and I'm drowning in the truth. I wear your sweater in July, pretending warmth can tell me why. They say the hurt will someday fade, but echoes don't know how to age. You took the calm, I took the ache, and learned how every smile can break. Now it's rain on my side, where your love used to be. Every drop a quiet lie you once whispered into me. You moved on like skies turned blue, but I stay gray missing you. It's rain on my side, and I'm drowning in the truth. past. I replay what you denied in a storm that holds me fast. You're the sun I never touched in a world that gave too much. Now it's rain on my side and I'm learning how to last. Let it fall, let it pour. You don't live here anymore. I still hear your footsteps down the hall, even though you don't come home at all. You left your laugh in every frame, but now it hurts to hear my name. I tried to move, but stayed the same. So whisper yours like it's a flame. Your echoes I can't hold, a warmth that's turned to cold. You're the song I can't replay, but still hear every day. I reach through empty air for a touch that isn't there. You're gone, but never old. Your echoes I can't hold. I dress like you might walk right in, wear lipstick just to feel again. I talk to walls like they are you. They don't respond, but they stay true. I smile in case you're watching still, pretending love obeys my will. Your echoes I can't hold, a warmth that's turned to cold. You're the song I can't replay, but still hear every day. I reach through empty air for a touch that isn't there. You're gone, but never old. Your echoes I can't hold. You live inside the words I write in sleepless hours before the light. I don't believe in letting go if you're the only truth I know. Your echoes I can't hold, but I still call you home. I dance with ghosts in rooms we made and fall in love with yesterday. No hands to wipe my tears, no voice to calm my fears, but you won't lose your hold. Your echoes I can't hold. So I'll love you through the quiet, even if you're just a sound. You packed your dreams inside a case and left behind your empty space. The mirror still reflects your smile, but I've been gone a little while. I told myself to just move on, but every night proves I was wrong. You're still the place my heart returns, through every lesson, every burn. No matter who I'm leaning on, it's you where I still belong. I'll fake the laugh, I'll play the part, but you still echo in my heart. Even when the world feels strong, it's you where I still belong. I fold your shirt, then fold again, pretending that I feel the same. I date, I talk, I smile on cue, but nothing ever feels like you. And when the night steals all my light, I find you in the silent fight. You're still the place my heart returns, through every lesson, every burn. No matter who I'm leaning on, it's you where I still belong. I'll fake the laugh, I'll play the part, but you still echo in my heart. Even when the world feels strong, it's you where I still belong. don't need maps to find my way. You live in every step I take. And though I know you've long moved on, my love for you keeps holding on. You're still the place my heart returns, through every lesson, every burn. No matter who I'm leaning on, it's you where I still belong. I fake the laugh, I play the part, but you still echo in my heart. Even when the world feels strong, it's you where I still belong. I don't need maps to find my way. You live in every step I take. And though I know you've long moved on, my love for you keeps holding on. I wear the past like perfume worn. I breathe you in when I feel torn. Even when the pain is gone, it's you where I still belong. Oh, if you ever miss my name, I've never really walked away. So if you ever miss my name, I've never really walked away. You told me not to wait too long, but I stayed through every storm. Built a world from words you said. Now it folds above my head. You flew away with borrowed wings, left me grounded, questioning. I believed in paper skies, hoping love could never lie. Tried to hold you in my hands, but dreams collapse like castles in the sand. I gave you all no disguise, but you just watched my hope rise into paper skies. I rehearsed your name in silence, wrote it down with blind defiance. But truth bleeds through every line. Even love runs out of time. You drew hearts then walked away, left my soul in disarray. I believed in paper skies, hoping love could never lie. Tried to hold you in my hands, but dreams collapse like castles in the sand. I gave you all no disguise, but you just watched my hope rise into paper sky. If I could rewrite how we end, would you stay, not just pretend? But paper tears so easily, like the vows you made to me. I still stand beneath those skies, with no reason, no goodbyes. But I won't chase the wind again. I've learned to love the fall, not just pretend. You were fire, I was ice. Now I burn beneath the lights of our paper skies. Maybe someday you'll look above and feel the weight of faded love. You used to call me when the night felt long. Now silence fills where we belonged. I kept your jacket by the door, still hoping you want me like before. I told myself it's just a phase, that love like ours would never fade. But I was left with the light on, waiting through every dawn. I whispered stay to an empty room, still wearing your faded perfume. You were gone long before you moved on, and I was left with the light on. I poured your coffee out at 2, like somehow that would summon you. Each time I swore I'd let you go, but goodbye comes soft and slow. I traced your name on window pane and let the rain wash out the pain. I was left with the light on, still pretending nothing's wrong. I danced alone where we once stood, believing heartbreak could feel good. But echoes don't make anyone strong when you're left with the light on. No, I don't wait, I sleep the night, and don't flinch in morning light. I stopped pretending you were near, and filled my home with someone dear. Just for mine. No more shadows on my skin, no more hoping you walk in. You were a storm, but I've become the dawn, no longer left with the light on. If you ever come back someday, you'll see I'm okay. Stood there waiting in the rain, and I just watched you board that train. I had 1,000 words to say, but let the silence lead the way. I thought you'd always understand, but love still needs a steady hand. If I had said it then, would we still be more than friends? Would you still call me late at night, or hold me when the world felt tight? I never meant to lose what might have been, if I had said it then. I found your letter in my drawer, the one you wrote and left no more. I read the lines I never knew, they felt like I love you in blue. Now time has turned our story cold, but some regrets still feel too bold. If I had said it then, could we have fought and tried again? Would we have stayed or found a way to write a brand new yesterday? I wonder where, I wonder when, I had said it then. Maybe you're happy, maybe you've grown, maybe I'm better left alone. But in the quiet, late at night, I wish I'd whispered, hold me tight. If I had said it then, we could have been more than what if again. I let you go, I watched you fade. Now I'm the echo I never made. No second chance, no ink, no pen, just if I had said it then. And if you ever wonder to, just know I always loved you. I like twilight fading into ground. You didn't fight, you didn't cry, just whispered soft till last goodbye. And I stood still, too numb to breathe, the silence screaming underneath. Where the silence echoes, I still hear your name. Through the empty hallways, nothing feels the same. Every shadow dancing, shaped like memories. You're the voice I'm chasing in my broken dreams. I light a candle late at night, pretend you're there just out of sight. But all that's left is air and dust, a quiet world that once knew us. I reach for words I never said, they haunt me now inside my head. Where the silence echoes, I still hear your name. Through the empty hallways, nothing feels the same. Every shadow dancing, shaped like memories. You're the voice I'm chasing in my broken dreams. If I could turn the time, I'd hold you close, erase the moments I hurt you most. But now I write in tear-stained lines to keep you here between the rhymes. Where the silence echoes, I still hear your name. Through the lonely nightfall, I replay our flame. Every breath I'm holding breaks a little more, but I still love you like I did before. So I'll wait in echoes in the quiet glow, where love once lived and let you go. I walk through the silence where your shadow used to be. The echoes of laughter now feel like a memory. I count the steps between what was and what remains, but the space you left behind still knows your name. And every night I trace the sky for signs, hoping the stars will draw your eyes to mine. I'm almost home, just missing you, like a song without a tune. Every heartbeat's out of place since you left without a trace. I'm almost home, but not quite home, still searching for your soul. If love could find a way, you'd be here today. I still wear the sweater you forgot that rainy June. It smells like your cologne in our old living room. The clock keeps ticking, but time can't erase the warmth of your goodbye, the tears on your face, and every dream becomes a plea I send, begging fate to let me hold you again. I'm almost home, just missing you, like a song without a tune. Every heartbeat's out of place since you left without a trace. I'm almost home, but not quite whole, still searching for your soul. If love could find a way, you'd be here today. I've walked down every road, turned every stone, but somehow it still leads me back alone. They say time heals, but I just don't know. I'm still waiting for a sign to let you go. I'm almost home, but you're not there, just a whisper Every door I open wide feels emptier inside. I'm almost home, the lights still glow, but it's not the place I know. Unless you're standing here, I'll always feel you near. Almost home, but never quite. I see your sweater on the chair, still smells like you, you're everywhere. The coffee's cold, the sun's too bright. I fake a smile, but not tonight. The silence speaks louder than cries. I whisper I'm fine, but it's a lie. You're still a part of me, in every breath, in every beat. Even though we said goodbye, you're the reason I still cry. You're the shadow in my sleep, the memory I can't delete. You're still a part of me. I'll pass the places that we knew, like ghosts they dance in shades of blue. Your favorite song, it finds my ears and brings me back those tender years. I try to love someone new, but all I see in them is you. You're still a part of me, in every breath, in every beat. Even though we said goodbye, you're the reason I still cry. You're the shadow in my sleep, the memory I can't delete. You're still a part of me. Memory I can't delete. You're still a part of me. Time moves on, but I stay still, climbing every shattered hill. I don't want to let you go, but love, I know I have to grow. You're still a part of me, in every song, in every dream. Even though you've gone away, in my heart you chose to stay. You're the whisper in the rain, the comfort in my silent pain. You're still a part of me. Still a part of me. You're always gonna be. You said the stars would guide me home, but all I see are skies alone. I held on tight through winds and rain, still you slipped through like morning trains. I whispered hopes you couldn't hear, still prayed your voice would draw me near. In the quiet of goodbye, when no one hears the tears I cry, your memory clings like ocean tide, and I still love you though I tried to let you go and say I'm fine, but you still echo in my mind. I walk through rooms where laughter stayed, but now shadows dance and lights decay. I wear your hoodie, breathe you in, pretend you're close beneath my skin. what you gave. In the quiet of goodbye, where no one hears the tears I cry, your memory clings like ocean tide, and I still love you though I try to let you go, say I'm fine, but you still echo in my mind. Maybe love was just a borrowed flame, flickering wild, too bright to tame, but I'd still choose that burn again if I could hold your hand in rain. In the quiet of goodbye, where no one hears the tears I cry, your memory clings like ocean tide, and I still love you though I try to let you go, say I'm fine, but you still echo in my mind. I walk through rooms where I won't say, that part of me still fades away. I wear your hoodie, breathe you in, pretend you're close beneath my skin. I smile for friends, I fake the brave, but I'm the ghost of what you gave. And maybe love was just a borrowed flame, flickering wild, too bright to tame, but I'd still choose that burn again if I could hold your hand in rain. In the quiet of goodbye, I trace the stars across the sky, each one a wish, a silent plea to bring you back somehow to me. But time moves on and so must I, still haunted by your last goodbye. The quiet holds what I won't say, that part of me still fades away. Maybe love was just a borrowed flame, flickering wild, too bright to tame, but I'd still choose that burn again if I could hold your hand in rain. You stood at the doorway, your keys in hand. The clock said midnight, but time just ran. I watched you breathing, afraid to speak. One more second and you'd leave. I should have begged, I should have tried, but I just nodded, said goodbye. These are the words I never said, the ones I kept inside my head. I loved you more than I let show. The fear is quiet and it won't go. Now you're a ghost in every bed, and I replay what I never said. You left your coat on the second chair. I keep it folded like you're still there. I talk to silence, I lie to friends, pretend that endings don't pretend. You waited once for me to speak, but love can't go when hearts are weak. These are the words I never said, the ones I kept inside my head. I loved you more than I let show. The fear is quiet and it won't go. Now you're a ghost in every bed, and I replay what I never said. Now I write them down at 3 a.m. on tear-stained pages you won't read again. If time rewinds, I'd speak out loud, I'd break the silence, stand so proud. These are the words I never said, but I still scream them in my head. I should have held you, made you stay, instead of letting love decay. If you just one thing yet. I loved you more than you'll forget. And now you're gone, the past is red. I live with words I never said. Used to call me just to say goodnight. Now I stare at screens that never light. The coffee's cold, the book's untouched. I miss your laugh, your gentle touch. I kept it all, your favorite song, but playing it now feels so wrong. I'm fading in your silence, like colors in the rain. You walked away so quiet, but your echo still remains. You said goodbye without a sound. Now I'm lost and never found. I'm fading in your silence, and it's tearing me down. I still hear footsteps in the hall. It's you, but no one calls. I wear your hoodie, breathe you in, but nothing feels like home again. I left the porch light on last night, as if you'd come and make things right. I'm fading in your silence, like colors in the rain. You walked away so quiet, but your echo still remains. Goodbye without a sound. Now I'm lost and never found. I'm fading in your silence, and it's tearing me down. If I had screamed, would you have stayed? Or was it always meant to fade? Now I'm just a name you used to know, while I still live in yesterday's below. I'm fading in your silence, like stars in morning light. You left without a promise, and I can't win this fight. I tried to hold what's slipped away, but silence has too much to say. I'm fading in your silence, and I don't know how to stay. I'm fading, but you don't look back my way. I'm fading in your silence, but you don't look back my way.